like President Obama. Would you want President Obama to come in for you, campaign for you?
You know, well, there are a couple things, and I'll get back to that, you know, each of our definitions, Steve, because I love when we talk that we can really have a good conversation, that my definition of a red state is probably a little different than yours. You know, if President Obama came to West Virginia, he would have a lot of explaining to do. He would have to explain about, you know, why his focus is hurting our coal miners and hurting the coal miners' jobs. And especially to focus on, especially when the President and his administration, with Gina McCarthy, who's the EPA director, touted the fact that they're going to go all around the country and they're going to have these listening tours, but yet they don't bother to come to West Virginia and talk to the people directly of who it's their livelihoods and their living and how they make a living. So
it sounds to me like
he would have a lot of explaining to do.
Well, so it sounds like you don't want him to campaign for you then. Is that right?
Well, I will work with anyone who will put West Virginia forward. You know, in West Virginia, when you take a look at how I've done in this state, when it comes to the president and me, you know, in the last two elections, I've been on the ballot in 2008 and 2012 and won with more than 60% of the ballot when the president was on the ballot. He will have explaining to do if he ever came to West Virginia. And that's what we've asked. We've asked for the EPA director to come and listen to our concerns of West Virginia, because before you put on unrealistic regulations on us, invest into West Virginia in the advanced technologies where we can cut emissions and save jobs at the same time.
All right, Natalie Tennant, Democratic nominee for the U.S. Senate in West Virginia. Appreciate the time this morning. Thanks for coming on.